Hey guys, what's going on? Classy Video Games here, and I'm here today to give you a quick little review of Uberstudent 4.1 Linux for Learners. This is my newest Linux OS. It has been a very, very good operating system. The few days I've had it, I'm really enjoying it. So, what is Uberstudent? It's an operating system that I believe it was made by a college professor for students. It's made for secondary or higher students. Let's go to the this is the homepage here, and you can see you can get it if you want. You can look all about it. They have a store. A lot of people like it, but what is Uberstudent? Uberstudent is an operating system and suite of programs for everyone, especially for higher education and secondary students, those who teach them, and their schools. So it's mainly education based. Based on Linux technologies, Uberstudent is a complete, ready-to-go, and out-of-the-box platform that is ideal for every computer user, not just newcomers to Linux. Learning Uberstudent means learning the tasks and habits common to all high-performing students while also enjoying intermediate user-friendly productivity and learning cross-platform computer fluency for life. That sounds a little like I like that. Like it's a good statement to have. But yeah. Anyway, I mean, if you look at the desktop, it's a pretty base desktop. Like I'm just noticing here. I'm looking at my monitors and my the wallpaper is spread between both of them, so you don't get to see it, but it goes over to the other screen. So it's pretty. That's interesting. It's always seemed to do that. If you plug in a second monitor, it spreads everything out. But no. So what do you have with Uberstudent? What makes it so special? Why do I like it? So you look here, and it starts off with, it gives you a computer icon. It gives you an Uberstudent help. It gives you the home page, and then it had an about, but I deleted it. And also up here, it doesn't have simple screen recorder, but it comes with Chromium up here, and it gives you this nifty little cherry note taker. So you can just, I'm not entirely sure how it works because I haven't used it before, but if we just put something, you could just like title it something and take some notes. Like, it's pretty great in that form, and you can branch off of it. Like if you wanted underneath that, like if you were taking a bunch of notes, this would probably be incredibly helpful. So anyways, you have a pretty good, like, just a quick note taker. You also have this thing that I'm not really sure how it works, just because it's not for me. I mean, I want to use it, but so far there hasn't been a time. It's a mind mapping software, which it's like the word web, the mind webs that people have you make in like English classes all the time. It's those, except you can do it on your computer, so you can see here, like, this is the kind of stuff you can do with it, and it gives you cool little buttons that I assume are going to open up windows, and yeah, it will pull up things for you here to let you learn it. But as you can see, my Ice-T web isn't working. So anyway, but that's a cool program to have at your disposal. Whether you use it or not, it's up to you. I don't know if I will at the time. The opportunity hasn't presented itself. And then you get this thing that, again, I haven't really had a chance to explore a lot of this. I do a lot more games, but this is a what is it here? It's a reference manager. So I believe what that'll do is you can throw all of your references into here, and then you can export it as like a bibliography sort of thing. So that is always a bonus. I think it's telling me, oh hey, you installed a bunch of stuff. Then you get the LibreOffice suite, and then these are two other things that I threw up top. It's my camera down here, and then I have my software center, which is Ubuntu. It's part Ubuntu, and then it has a little bit of Debian in there. So up at the top, you have a GNOME 2 look going on. Even if I move this, it's just the it's just workspaces. So Nothing too fancy going on there, but you have an applications menu, places, settings, and then your icons. You get a little sort of a notification center that has log off, switch user, time and calendar, Wi-Fi settings. It gives you Xtile, which I'm assuming has something to do with these. I'm not too familiar with it. Your update manager, which uses the Mint manager, which everyone knows and loves. It comes with a thesaurus, just all the time. You can just have that. And if you had multiple keyboard options, you can come right up here and switch. But I do not. So that is not a function I will be using personally. And then along the bottom it has, again, workspace switcher, quick access to your trash bin. I'm not sure what exactly that is, but I'm just gonna I guess I can't even execute that. It's kind of a bummer. I can't even, I don't know. Okay, well, anyway, you'll be surprised to know, actually, that this operating system is not GNOME 2, as it appears. It is, in fact, XFCE, which I think is pretty cool. It really goes to show how customizable XFCE really is. So you go to your applications here, which is kind of your start button, your whisker menu, and it gives you an application finder right off the bat. If you're looking for something and can't seem to find it, it'll give it to you. Right there, bundled in, there you go. For accessories, it puts everything in these nice little categories the whole way down. I'm not going to go too heavily into this because I don't have a whole lot of time, but I will make a longer episode or a longer video about this. But as you can see, file utilities, it comes with Dropbox. It comes with file searchers. It comes even with documentation for how to do backups. Telephony, it's supposed to come with Skype, but it also comes with a fax thing. I'm not sure where the Skype went. It gives you 3 options for text editors. It gives you alarm clock, calculator. It even gives you Xkill, which is super handy if there's a program that's not responding. Say I opened up Firefox and it wasn't responding. I can take Xkill and just click on it and it goes away. No matter what, it will drop everything it's doing to kill that program first, which is good. Education. Now this is where this operating system shines because this is what it was made for. It has web apps for books. Which I think is a cool feature. If it doesn't have it, it gives you a web app that might. So that's always cool. It does this over here too. You can build resumes and all that kind of stuff. But it has an ebook reader. But if you didn't have that, it has a Kindle reader and all sorts of other stuff where you get LibreOffice Calc for data, and it'll give you Google stuff like resources. It'll give you personal finances and resources, so you can look around at that stuff too. Presentations, it gives you not only the standard LibreOffice that comes with the LibreOffice bundle, but it also comes with a couple other things that will give you a bit more pizzazz in your presentation, which I think is really cool because a lot of times, even Microsoft, their presentation, I forget, I think it might just be called presentation, Microsoft Office presentation, whatever. It's pretty basic. Impress is pretty basic. It'll get done enough. You can still make a fine presentation, but this just gives you a lot more options. You even have Prezi, which I know a lot of people use Prezi. There's just a web link to it. You don't even have to fumble around with tracking that stuff down. If you didn't know what that was, I don't use Chromium, but say this was your jam. Prezi was your thing. I have to create an account because I haven't used it, but there you go. You got yourself Prezi. You have research and writing tools, which you have Cherry Tree. You have Links, I don't know. I think this is one of the better word processors that is out there at the moment. It had a template that it had. Not sure where that went. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I just heard something. But yeah, it gives you all of this you can look at, and I don't know, it just seems to be very organized by default, unlike or LibreOffice or Windows, Word, Microsoft Word. This kind of automatically, you tell it to put a note, it puts it in this handy little box. Titles always kind of put themselves in, and it, like, while you're editing, it shows you, like short author goes here, the short title goes here, this is your date, these are your notes, and it organizes it very, very well for you, which nothing is wrong with a well-organized paper. So you keep going down the education side. Sorry, I'm taking a while on this. Study aids. So like, if you needed like free plane for your brainstorming, if you wanted Artha for your thesaurus and dictionary, if you wanted memory training, if you wanted any of that stuff, as you can see, it has tons of resources. Khan Academy, vocabulary.com, all of that. Web apps, it gives you all this great stuff. Subjects, it even gives you, like, if you're in math and science, it'll give you stuff for that. And my favorite part has to be the extra subjects button. And a lot of things have a lot of different, it's not just education. I know graphics has it, multimedia has it. If it'll pull up here, I want to show you. But pretty much, whether it pulls up or not, what it's doing is it has this pre-installed like GUI. Why is it doing that? It has this pre-installed GUI going on that it's trying to load it, that will search for the most popular extra education programs and give them to you. For games, it gives you a bunch of games by default, just a pile of them, like especially under Logic, because this is meant for like education people. There it is. Okay, so yeah, see, like, it gives you all these different options, and you can click on all of them if you wanted. But yeah, pretty much it gives you just a list of what people already are liking, so you don't have to search the store for it. For games, it gives you all sorts of junk, like so many. It gives you a link to even Armor Games. It gives you the DJL Game Manager and Steam, which are like the two giants of the game enterprise world. Kind of like, if you want a game, kind of a box that stores all your games, a manager, there you go. You get Steam, you get DJL. For graphics, you get everything you could ever need under graphics. It even gives you Pixlr and stuff. It gives you photography tools. It gives you a ton of utility tools. It gives you viewers. For internet, it gives you multiple browsers, plus you can install more from the store. It gives you every communication you're going to need, as well as Google, Hootsuite, all that stuff, as well as Dropbox, Deluge. It gives you all, yeah, the list goes on. Multimedia, it comes pre-installed with Simple Screen Recorder, which is what I'm using right now to record this. It gives you Audacious, it gives you VLC and Totem right off the bat. You get all sorts of utilities, just a ton of utilities. And then I installed my camera over here. For system, it gives you little drop-down menus to find all of your things. It also, if you don't know how this works, if you want to know how this works, there are links to give you the desktop encyclopedia and the Linux command line, as well as all the things you're ever going to need. Look and feel, you could probably, I would assume, install something such as Compiz, if you so desired. If, like, right now it's saying, oh hey, you have an extension, because the oh god, I don't even know what I'm typing anymore. Because you have the Mint Manager, super clean, super well presented, and as you can see, I can just download that right now, and it'll go ahead and plug that in the background really quick, or it's almost done. I guess there's not a background button, but see, like that fast, just plugged it in, done. It's great. So you can check it again, and it has this nice little shield that you can choose to leave or not, up to you. And yeah, so it's really great. I'll have to get into more of it later. I might have to make a part 2, but I would like to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Hopefully I will be playing some more games soon, and hopefully I will have a longer, more in-depth review where I have more time in the Uberstudent to play around with it. I'll still be using it day to day. This is my new Linux love, but hopefully I will get time to give you guys a deeper review, and I will have had more time to play with it, so I'll have more to go over. This is me playing with it after about 4 days. So, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.